And we are underway with the steal. There's Isaac. The southpaw tees up a three and knocks it down.
And this isn't on a long time. Some JUCO guys that have come in, and they've got some dudes, and they've got a great coach in Billy Gillespie.
A peek at that Baylor starting lineup as
he's always going to finish.
And Paca loses the handle. Step back tray. Knocked down. Agbum.
Or pick it up.
And real promising for Baylor to see some of that cohesion early against Washington. You mentioned it, a complicated defensive system. Another turnover for Baylor. Coach Drew can't like that. Kelly to the right. Isaac powers his way to the hole, high off the glass to New Zealand.
I'm off those turnovers by Baylor.
Agbum from the elbow, sinks it. 5 points for him early.
Yeah, and he can score. I mean, this guy is a net block we just saw.
Nice play out of bounds. That's Billy Gillespie all over that one. Paca.
Been the coach of the year in every league that he's been in, high school, junior college, and major college.
Dan
now
Skilling's on the board, yeah.
His tech. And I think now he's just, at Tarleton, he's able to just coach. He is an X's and O's guy, really nobody better in the country at that. And right now, hopefully we'll get him back to the NCAA tournament. We'll see, a lot of work to do.
Well, they've been digging in playing D early as Hicks.
Throw line.
I mean, how about that statistic? What is he leads the nation with 32 made, and he gets to the free throw line more than anybody.
Yeah, leaders in basically every statistic at Tarleton under Coach Gillespie.
And a nice look inside. And you are style. They might as well start. Strong to the 10. Excuse me. Johnson jackknives to the hole. Feathery touch, up and in.
Touching on the dribble. Get it in on the dribble, kick it out. Wants to play the game from the inside out, not the outside in.
Pressure by Tarleton State, nothing to sneeze at. Carr finds some space and knocks down another tray.
He is for Carr. He's sniffing 60%.
And a crafty move to the hole. Double team, free Skillings. Almost the third opportunity for Baylor. Baylor has shot 8 3-pointers so far. They are 5 of 8. This time they go inside, and Yesufu will go back to the free throw line.
And that's basketball right now.
Agbum was 1 of 7 last game. Buried a couple shots early. How about Tunde Yesufu? White Johnson, feathery touch again.
Guy had 32.
Mazzell, his high school team, Plano East, 40-0 his senior year. And a nice play drawn up, and a little bit of trouble. Was at UCF last year. Now he's got a fresh start at Tarleton, taking advantage here in Waco.
Yeah, and he's got the green light, and now a nice penetration by. I'm just not. Well, I've been bragging as Agbum completes the three-point play. I've been bragging on their progress defensively. That's not. I mean, in fact,
taken away by McDowell. Hicks the lob, another block. More fouls than minutes, 3-2. And off the bench and ramming it. Skillings, great fake. Carr follows it up with one of his own. The windmill layup off the window.
32.
And Freddie Hicks back at home at the free throw line.
Yeah, of the season.
And he is 3 of 4 from the charity stripe tonight with that.
Easier said than done to put a body on him and move him out of his comfort zone. Hard to do.
Skillings, like a dart to the hole.
In basketball, the block charge.
Coming over to assist him was Andy Sigiskar.
There's a doubled up Washington at the free throw line in terms of free throws attempted.
How about that offensive rebound? Skillings coming from the free throw line. Largest lead of the night for Baylor. Sigiskar gets crafty. Takes too many steps doing it. Another
on you.
Isaac Williams. Johnson gets a body up on him and another foul.
On the season, 3 for 6. Make it 4-7.
Isaac played 3 years in the New Zealand Professional Basketball League, and he shows you some of that tonight when he has the ball. Drops it off for Hicks. Nice offensive rebound, almost sent to half court. Carr, another block.
Doing the work at the free throw line, or at least the work to get them to the free throw line. First free throw by Yesufu is good.
White, long three. Karam's off the rim. Here comes
Possession is all about.
Wide open three. Skillings fakes it, showing the unselfish play. Finds Yesufu, rattles out.
He's going to pull it down.
8 points, 4 rebounds, a whistle there. And it looks like we have a lane violation on Baylor. You know, defense here. Skillings again. Pumps it to the corner. Ratai clean look. Way off. But Dan Skillings has been everywhere tonight.
He's the heart of their defense.
McDowell quiets the fans who are giving him a hard. Locked up, gets out of jail. Here's Skillings, another fake. Too strong over the window. Ratai grabs it. Yesufu floats it underneath to Ratai, who finds some real estate and finishes.
On the pass from Yesufu, that is
off the inbound, and Paka rejected by Ratai. Yesufu, Carr drops the hammer. Tennessee, and here he is. Just 18 games he played over those 2 seasons. He's made up. When you take it all the way back to Sunday, the victory against Washington, things have really turned for this team. Looked a little skittish out of the gate. Tried to take the back door to 2. Hicks says no way. Here come the Texans. Johnson shimmies. Foul's called on the floor. Here's McDowell. Shimmies, floats. Johnson, bloodthirsty, with Hicks at the free throw line. Knocks down
2 free throws in Tarleton's season opener. And he really, they don't run much offense around him. But
shot clock at 8. Agbum from deep. Drills another. 3 players in double figures for Baylor. Carr, Skillings, and now Agbum. Carr trying to draw the offensive foul, can't get it. Sigaskar comes over and helps out, and here come the Texans. Coming up on a minute left, and somehow Agbum and Hicks fight.
That is another mismatch that favors Tarleton. Weird play to see the ball go in, but that's where they wanted the play to start from.
Johnson activates.
Shooters roll.
11.
What was it, 11? Yeah.
Oh, and Carr!
Another one.
Taken away by Yesufu. Here comes the one-man fast break. High off the glass. Carr trying to gobble up the offensive rebound. Hicks controls into the corner. Johnson 6 of 7 in the first half. Carr likes his odds against Isaac. Draws 2, finds Ratai, who is triple teamed and goes up with it. Yes. Mizell shimmies, threads the needle for Hicks, who lays it up and in.
9 already. We're barely into the second half.
Oh, backdoor. Yesufu says yes, sir, with the windmill layup. Dropping from the rafters for the rebound is Carr. Here's Agbum. Wide open. He's too short. Johnson probes and goes to Isaacs. Here's Owens. Nice move, finishes off the glass. Carr staring into the eyes of the Tarleton defense. Finds Powell. Agbum. Off again. Johnson. He's just dying to get a crack at it. Thrown to the ground by
a steal and a bucket into a steal, and now a three-point play after the made free throw. You know, when this game started, you told Billy
Texans. Another shot here. Owens, clean look, too strong. Carr. Agbum whips it to Williams. He fends off with his right hand and finishes with his left. Almost finished. Agbum rips the rebound and heads to the forecourt. Oh, Williams.
There it is.
Found daylight and dark. Traffic puts it up. Owens had a hand on the offensive rebound. Mizell again. Johnson had so much space, he says, what do I do with it? That's what you do.
Right now the glass belongs to Tarleton. Has a lot to do with their success. So they've been able to cut it to 11, make it 9.
Dior Johnson, bully ball for the team. Skillings Let's see Carr on the offensive end.
It is.
Why not? 24 points for
some players, and you see the improvement.
And I know you talked to the coaches before the game.
Found a way to get to the rim at the line. First free throw is off.
And by the way, I got to hit rewind a little bit. When we saw Billy's outfit, it was you could tell he had a big smile, and so did the kid. But he's talking to Bears in the middle of the game. Right. He's having fun. 16-point advantage. Mazzell underneath Owens comes free as hitting the deck with Skillings.
Yeah, Skillings bucket.
Williams weaving his way through traffic and somehow saved it. Here comes the Bears in transition. 3 for Ratai. Bang! Williams 3. Johnson keeping the Texas competitive.
Season, he can score in bunches, and he's going to get a lot of touches. He's going to need them.
Night against Washington. 0 points, 3 fouls. Dior Johnson, he's got plenty of points.
Starting to separate. The lead is down to 15 and make it 13. Stay at some point.
Tarleton to cut it to 11, maybe 10. Johnson says, how about 10?
Yep.
You got it. Well, here's Hicks. Back to Johnson. Fouled on the floor by Carr. Back door. Here's Hicks, the veteran. Too strong. Johnson. Triple teamed. Knocks it down, is coming to wait.
To take any shot he could possibly get off.
Has scored 15 of the Texans' last 17. Answering on the other end is Will.
First one rattles out somehow. This guy's been sensational.
It feels like that's the first miss from the free throw line. Second one is good. Lead is trimmed to 9. Fans. The lob from Agbum and Skilling.
Get that shot about any time you want it in the possession.
Johnson jackknifes into the lane. Comes
score a year ago, averaged 63 points a game. They needed to have guys that could get the ball in the hole. And
remember, Tarleton came into this building last year and only scored 41 points. Johnson, bad news for Baylor, not this time. Hicks cleaning the offensive glass, cannot find the bottom. Freddie Hicks has it and loses it. Shot clock violation. That's got to drive Scott Drew crazy. Dior Johnson. Johnny Dawkins coming up to 10. Agbum tees up a tray. Splash, that's how he started. Looking forward. Agbum loses 3 defenders. Here's Carr. I was about to say look out.
But accurate when he can finally get a shot away.
Johnson, he is a magnet to the rim right.
Stand that contact, get the ball in, and now complete a 3-point play.
Oh, and Carr was ready to do it again at the other opportunity to put more distance between Baylor and the Texans.
This free throw is good. He's right at that average now. I'll take it.
Kelly, Brick, Owens right there. Johnny on the spot. Activates his squad. Michael Ratai denied from the backside by Owens.
You finish a game.
Lead is now. Johnson, floater, why not? 42.
Without really good players, and he's got players in now. He's obviously a terrific coach.
Whew.